Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we'll be checking out a video titled Top 10 Cities to Visit in Europe. I don't know what top 10 cities I would visit in Europe. Okay, the thing about it is this, right? A lot of people will differ from me. I'm more of a nature guy. I rather nature rather than something that a human has created. So though I'm impressed by castles and all these things, if the castle is not placed in a nature somewhat connection with nature, I'm not gonna really, choose to visit it over something that is natural, right? But what I do know is there are some amazing natural places all over Europe. So I'm very curious to see where are the places that are going to be listed in this video, because I just don't know if there's going to be a lot about nature. But one thing for sure, I can definitely tell you, the buildings that you can find in Europe are absolutely phenomenal. And I would love to one day have enough money where I can actually travel to some of the best cities in Europe. Maybe one day that will happen, but I'm not old as yet, so I think if I'm not I'll have enough time. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe, and yeah, let me know what's your favorite city in Europe to visit, and which of these 10 have you ever visited. Shout out to Ryan Shirley. That's coming. This video is coming from his YouTube channel, so you guys can go over there and show some love to his YouTube channel, because he makes videos like this, I guess maybe about the entire world. I don't really know, but he makes cool videos, so we're gonna be checking out one of his videos right now. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Any recommendations, leave those in the comment section down below, or click that link in the pinned comment section where you recommend videos about Europe through a Google form, and I'll check them out as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Let's get right into it.
Guys, my name is Ryan Shirley, and I spent the last few years exploring Europe, and I want to show you my favorite cities. So here's my European cities.
Oh wow.
And I want to show you my favorite cities. So here's my European.
Is that a basketball court? Is that actually a basketball court? Golly. Woo! Not a lot of people outside the United States play basketball, boy. I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't get it. You do not understand, okay? You don't get it. I think Europe, all y'all Europeans, y'all just be like soccer, football, right? And sometimes I be heartbroken, man, because I'm like, damn, bro, folks don't be trying to play no hoops, So to see a basketball court right there, and I do know you could probably play some soccer there, but that is a basketball court, in my humble opinion, because the shape of it and the design. Plus, I can see the hoops right there, but I do know that there's like a soccer thing, right? The football goal right there. So it's also football, but I really like it. So yeah.
Cities top 10. Europe is home to some of the world's most interesting cities, from the ancient history of Athens to the billionaire's playground of Monte Carlo. Europe's cities offer so much variety and diversity. Let's
now that's nature.
At the beautiful city of Lucerne.
Switzerland. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Part of Switzerland, Lucerne is a picturesque lake city surrounded by the Swiss Alps. It's just a short 40-minute drive from Zurich. One of my favorite parts of Lucerne is all of its medieval buildings and architecture. Lucerne is home to Chapel Bridge, which is the world's oldest surviving truss bridge. It was built over 600 years ago in 1365. It almost burnt down in 1993, but it was reconstructed and it's now open to the public. Another impressive place in Lucerne is the Musseg Wall and Towers. The fortifications began in the 13th century, and it's made up of 9 stone towers that were used as a defense wall during medieval times. Aside from all the history, Lucerne is just a beautiful city to walk around and explore the lake and all the surrounding scenery. I mean, it's hard to beat the beauty of this Swiss city. Alright, after Lucerne, we're going to head over to Portugal to visit the vibrant city of Lisbon. Being one of the oldest cities in the world, Lisbon is Europe's second.
That looked a little familiar, but okay. This looked a little familiar. Wait, what? Oh no, I had this crack in my eyes. I was like, whew, wait, what? I did not know these things happen in Europe, first of all, but okay.
City of Lisbon. Being one of the oldest cities in the world, Lisbon is Europe's
Oldest.
second oldest capital city after Athens. I mean, there's just so
Oh.
much culture and history in this city. You can check out the Sanctuary of Christ the King Monument. It reminds me of a mixture of Rio de Janeiro and San Francisco's bridge.
That
Commerce Square
that
is
that is such a good statement right there. Exactly what I was thinking too. Because the when I saw the bridge, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What what I lost my mind. But then when I saw the statue, I was like, wait a minute, that's Brazil. Like, you got one of those too? I didn't know.
reminds me of a mixture of Rio de Janeiro and San Francisco's bridge. The Commerce Square is another beautiful spot to explore. One of the coolest parks in Lisbon is the Parque Eduardo VII. It's full of beautifully designed hedges and just a great place to enjoy the afternoon or evening. The Belém Tower is also an important monument that served as a point of embarkation for Portuguese explorers. Lisbon is also close to some stunning beaches such as Ursa Beach. I haven't been to Lisbon yet, but it's certainly one of the first new European cities I want to explore. Alright, so after Lisbon, we're going to head over Italy to visit the famous town of Positano. Located on the Amalfi Coast, Positano is a seaside village that's about a 3.5 hour drive from Rome. Now, back in the 1st century, luxury Roman villas were built on the coast here. It was believed to be the home of mythical sirens that would seduce sailors to crash upon the rocky shores. Positano was a somewhat poor fishing village during the first half of the 20th century, but tourism began to gain traction in the 1950s, especially after John Steinbeck wrote about Positano in his essay where he said it is a dream place that isn't quite real when you are there.
That it's different. It's different. Certainly different. Wow. Like that's a whole hill. Wow. It I don't know what to think of it. Like it gives me Brazil and Panama. Is it Panama? But you know, Spanish vibe with the way how a lot of Colombian houses, so on and so forth, how they're hanging off the hills and stuff like that. Very, very, very different, right? Um, but very wild. It's just it's crazy to see this actually. To visit this would actually be quite unique, to be honest, especially the fact that you're seeing into beautiful ocean,
It
water.
becomes beckoningly real after you are gone. When you see this place in real life, I think you'll feel the same as Steinbeck. I mean, it's just hard to beat the beauty of this place. The backdrop of the mountains filled with colorful villas against the Mediterranean Sea
Yeah,
full
it's
of boats and
crazy.
yachts. It's just jaw-dropping. Positano is quite a
Oh,
touristy destination, so be aware you maybe get some crowds, especially during the summer, but the beauty is worth that price if you ask me. I mean, it's just such a stunning location. Alright, after Italy, we're going to visit possibly the most iconic city in the world, London. I've traveled more to London than any other international destination. I love the city so much and I just keep coming back for more. Everything from double-decker buses to the energy of Piccadilly Circus makes the city feel so alive. There's just so many places to see. You can check out the iconic Big Ben and walk across the bridge to see the Palace of Westminster. There's the Tower Bridge, which is possibly the most famous bridge in all London. You can go see the Stoic Guards at Buckingham Palace or take a
let me
ride
see
on
that
the
full motion
bridge
again,
in all
brother.
London. You can go see the Stoic Guards at
Hold
Buckingham
up. Ain't no way, brother. I seen that full motion. That boy was sliding. Look at the left foot.
Bridge, which is possibly the most famous bridge in all London. You can go see the Stoic Guards at Buckingham
What the
Palace
heck?
or take a ride on the London Eye. If you haven't already been to London, I highly
Wow.
recommend visiting when you can. It's hard to beat London's atmosphere. There's no city like it in the world. While we're still in the UK, we're
Bro,
gonna head over to
wow.
Edinburgh. If you want to go back in time, Edinburgh is a must. It's where J.K. Rowling wrote her Harry Potter novels. When I started traveling, this was one of the first cities
What?
I visited. It's a medieval
There's
town with intricate neoclassical buildings, cobblestone streets, and
I didn't know shit like that existed.
beautiful
This is
gardens.
actually
The
cool.
iconic Edinburgh Castle overlooks the city and it's home to Scotland's crown jewels. One of my favorite places in Edinburgh is
But you
Colin.
gotta remember, like the UK, boy, like them dudes was some savages. You know what I mean? Like they were conquering everything in this world, bro. Like they were crazy.
Well, it just offers a beautiful view of the entire city. Another cool spot in Edinburgh is Arthur's Seat. It's located in Holyrood Park and it's a short walk from Edinburgh Centre. Arthur's Seat is an extinct volcano with an elevation of 823 feet. When I was there, I wanted to get as high as I could so I could see all of Edinburgh. I made the hike up and reached the top. I just had a good time hiking around Holyrood Park and enjoying the views to the top. I just had a good time hiking around Holyrood Park and enjoying the views of one of Europe's most beautiful cities. After Edinburgh, we're gonna head down to Croatia to visit the medieval town of Dubrovnik.
I can't lie, this is scary, but at the same time, pretty exciting. But I did not think that the UK had, all of this going on for it. Like, the thing is, like, I even though I do these videos to learn about Europe, right? And I want to do more and more of these videos to learn about the entire world. That's the goal, right? But man, sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, yo, bro, you cannot just look at a country for its face value, like at all, because there's so much more to it than what you actually see. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I really hope you guys actually, recommend some videos all across Europe, because even the UK, Edinburgh, is that what it is? Edinburgh, freaking so cool, right? And I never thought to myself, the country that is responsible for capturing maybe 90% of the world in recent history had so many, amazing gothic looking buildings. I did it. It never dawned on me, like, dude, think about it, right? So, yeah, the country that gave the United States, well, the United States kind of, okay, I'm not going to talk about that. But anyways.
After Edinburgh, we're gonna head down to Croatia to visit the medieval town of Dubrovnik. Now, located in southern Croatia, Dubrovnik is one of the most popular medieval cities in Europe.
Yeah, that's
the
nice,
history
dude.
of Dubrovnik dates back to the 7th century when it was
Wait, what? This looks amazing. I need me one of these boats, bruh. Go out there, do a little fishing, come back in. Like, woo wee. Okay, yes, sir. Nah, I like this.
founded by refugees. During the 14th century to 1808, Dubrovnik
Got a
was
little land
ruled
right
as a
there.
free state. One of the most notable features of Dubrovnik are the walls that surround the old city. They are almost 2 kilometers in length and they are anywhere from 4 to 6 meters thick. They were used to protect the city throughout history. The unique look of the city has made it a popular filming location. Dubrovnik was featured in Game of Thrones as it was used to depict the city of King's Landing. After Croatia, we're going to head up north to visit Czech Republic to visit the capital
Okay.
city of Prague. Due to its location and rich
Ooh.
history, Prague is known as the political, cultural, and economic center of Europe. Prague was the capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia and was the main residence of many Roman emperors such as Charles IV. One of my favorite attractions is the Charles Bridge. Its construction began in 1357 and it wasn't finished until the beginning of the 15th century. The bridge is decorated with an alley of over 30 statues. I mean, it's just so scenic and such a great feature in Prague. The Old Town Square is also a great place to explore, and the Prague Castle is another beautiful sight to see. It's considered to be the largest ancient castle in the world, and it was built more than 1,000 years ago in the 9th
That is nice. 1,000 years ago.
century. I mean, that's a freaking long time. Prague has such a historic vibe, and I hope all can visit. After Prague, we're gonna head over Spain to visit the famous city of Barcelona. And when you think of
That's
Spain,
what Barcelona. Look at that. Wait, hold on. That's what Barcelona actually looks like. Wait, hold on.
after
Bro,
Prague,
introduce
we're
me
gonna head
like,
over Spain
bruh, what? Look at the street lights, bro. What the hell is this?
to
Nah.
visit the famous city of Barcelona.
I think I really need to, get my money up and start traveling. What the hell?
And when you think of Spain, this is what you probably imagine. Barcelona is home to incredible architecture, Mediterranean
Holy
beaches.
shit, that is nice.
Spain, this is what you probably imagine. Barcelona
That is nice. Holy architecture. What the flip? That is, dude, what is that? That is so cool.
is home to incredible architecture, Mediterranean beaches, and an energetic vibe all around. When I was in Barcelona, I wanted to get a good vantage point of the whole city, so I hiked up this place called Mirador de les Batteries. It's a wild spot that offers a 360 panoramic view of the city. The most iconic attraction in Barcelona is La Sagrada Familia. It's this Roman Catholic minor basilica that began construction over 138 years ago, and it still isn't finished. It's anticipated that
Yeah, I need to go to Barcelona, dog. Nah. Okay, underrated. Barcelona definitely in this video for me. Like, I did not think that Barcelona was smacking like this. Dude, that looks insane. And it's new? That's
construction
crazy.
will be finished in 2026, but who knows? All I know is
That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I know it's not necessarily tomorrow, but it's tomorrow because it's so close.
one of the most unique buildings in the world, and I still can't get my head around that it's been construction since 1882. All right, after Spain, we're going to head over to Greece to visit the city of Athens.
Yes, sir.
It's the capital and largest city in Greece, and it's one of the world's oldest cities. Athens is such a wild place with so much history. One of my favorite places in Athens is the Acropolis. If you want to get into Parthenon, it costs about 20 euros, so it's a little expensive, but it's totally worth it, especially if you're there. When I went to the Acropolis, I was able to get some of my favorite time lapses over the city. They're just an endless sea of white buildings with mountains in the background. If you do go to Greece, I recommend exploring Athens for at least a day or two. It's just such a unique place. Alright, so for our last location, we're going to visit the tiny country of Monaco to see the city of Monte Carlo. Now, Monaco is the second smallest country after the Vatican. The whole country is only 499 acres. Monaco has been known as a billionaire's playground, and over 1/3 of Monaco's citizens are millionaires. One reason why Monaco draws the rich is because it's a tax haven. There are no income taxes and other tax rates are extremely low. One of the most famous places in Monaco is the Monte Carlo Casino. It was opened in 1863 and has been featured in the James Bond films. Another annual tourist attraction in Monaco is the Grand Prix. I'd love to see some race cars ripping through the city there. If you can handle the riches of Monte Carlo and Monaco, it's definitely a place to add to your European city bucket list. Well, that is it for my top 10.
Hold on.
Europe is such a unique region in the world. There's just so many beautiful.
It's valid. But I don't know. I think number one is just, like I said, I'm more of a nature guy, right? And I don't know, man. It was just not hitting for me. Number one was definitely just not for me. To me, I think Spain, the UK. Even there are probably so many places in Germany that you could have put on this list. Switzerland. Nah, honestly, number one should be number 10. I'm sorry.
Cities in Europe, I literally could have did a.
Especially the fact that it's mostly for rich people. Like, you can't even really go there, to be honest. You know, a broke boy like me, I can't show up there, bro. What I'm gonna do, right? I can't do nothing. So I'm probably gonna be the janitor or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it should have been number one, considering how expensive it is and how exclusive it also is. I don't know.
Top 100 list, so it's really hard to narrow it down to 10. Let me know in the comments below where your favorite European city is. If you guys want a free lot or some free stock footage, make sure you check out my website, description below. You can find me.
Man, he's doing free stock footage. Shout out to you, man. He's cool dude, man. Cool dude. He got some very wonderful videos, I must say. But what I will say is also that, you know, this is tremendously an amazing video. I disagree 100% with number one, however, because I just don't think Monte Carlo, what was it? Monaco, right? Monte Carlo. So, I don't know why I'm trying to talk different, because like I always get in this, like I just lose my English and I'm like, yo, okay, let me try to sound like how they folks would be sounding or whatever. Just idiot. Anyways, I don't think Monaco deserves to be number one. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. I think there were way more better things. Even Edinburgh. Why am I changing my talk to try to sound like you guys? It's crazy. Even Edinburgh, I think was way better in my humble opinion. Athens, Greece could have easily taken number one in my humble opinion. I think it's a legendary place. I knew about Greece, obviously, from before the beginning of this video. Spain, Barcelona was freaking amazing. Like, it was literally a shock to me. A third minimum for Barcelona, in my humble opinion. So overall, it was a very good video from Ryan Shirley. His list wasn't bad, but I don't agree with number one. Let me know if you guys agree with number one, and why I should actually believe it should be number one. But thank you guys for watching this video. As usual, I'm out of here. Peace.